Okay, so the purpose of today's video, we're going to review deicers or anti-icers, whatever you use them for. I'm going to review these popular products, 4 of them, and the purpose of that is to kind of give you, as a consumer of these products, a recommendation on what to buy. So it's basically a product review. And I'm identifying some issues with each of these products, or making recommendations based on my sort of basic understanding of the chemicals that these products have in them and their prices. The first thing that I wanted to talk about is Sifto Safe Step Extreme. Now, on the Home Depot site, Sifto Safe Step Extreme is this product. So, right now, it's on sale for, it doesn't say that it's on sale, but, well, no, it does. Save $14. It was $20. So, it used to be a 20 kilogram bag for $20. So, typically you're getting, for 1 kilogram of material, you're spending $1. Now it's worth $6. Well worth it. Sifto Extreme is not a calcium chloride only product. Every one of these products has something called a material safety data sheet, which identifies any hazardous chemicals inside the product. So, in this product, you have hazardous chemicals that can cause, the dust can irritate your skin, but generally speaking, it's not it's considered non-hazardous. It's not carcinogenic, etc. But, and you can review this sheet after, the important thing here is that it has this ingredient, calcium chloride, which composes 15 to 40% of the bag's material. Now, calcium chloride is basically good stuff. And to explain to you why calcium chloride is good stuff, I've gone to this link, and if you read, it says calcium chloride is sold at 30%. It doesn't matter about the concentration, but the important thing is that the product's practical melting temperature is considered to be negative 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? So, Celsius to Fahrenheit, since in Canada we don't go by Fahrenheit, but negative 10 Fahrenheit is negative 23 Celsius. That's pretty cold. Basically, what this product does, you'll put it on your driveway, it'll absorb moisture from the falling snow, and as it absorbs the moisture, it creates heat. I don't exactly understand how it works, but it creates heat. The heat melts the surrounding snow and ice, preventing it from binding to your concrete, and it continues this reaction across all of the pellets that you drop on your driveway, and it's effective at negative 23 Celsius. This is good stuff. The more calcium chloride that you have in your deicer, the better you're going to melt snow and ice at your property. You can fill it and use it in brines for anti-icing. You can use it after or before snow falls in much the same way that you would use rock salt. Rock salt, or sodium chloride, while we're here, is effective. Technically, it can be effective down to negative 6 Fahrenheit. And by effect, it says it has a freeze point, which means when it's mixed with water at 24% salt to water, the water freezes at negative 6 Fahrenheit. But as it says here, the practical working temperature is between 15 and 20 degrees Fahrenheit, which is -9. Rock salt, basically, below -9 won't do you much good. It's simply not going to work that well. Basically, salt works by mixing with the moisture of the snow and creating a brine or a slurry that has a lower freezing point. And because it has a lower freezing point, it becomes water, it runs off, it touches other rock salt, and as a result, it will, it'll clear your driveway. That's why you salt your driveways, because it creates this very effective brine, as does calcium chloride. So Sifto is a good product. Not the regular Sifto Safe Step, but the Sifto Extreme. And it's cheap now at Home Depot. Go get it. So that's Sifto. Compare this to Alaskan Premium Ice Melter. So Alaskan Premium Ice Melter, also sold at Home Depot, is a similarly composed product. It's also $20 for a 20 kilogram bag, $1 per kilogram, which is fine, right? And it's got some other ingredients in it. But when you look at the MSDS, and all the links will be provided in the YouTube video, but if you look at the MSDS, you see that calcium chloride is only 15% of the material. Sodium chloride is 80%. Grits is just, it's like traction sand, I guess. And urea is another ice melter, but it's kind of irrelevant for our purposes. It's very safe. This is the safest sort of ice melter that you can use, or one of the safest, for your pets, your concrete, and your grass. But yeah, 15% versus, the other one, which is up to 40%. What this basically means is you're just getting more bang for your buck. If you are mixing your rock salt with a product that has calcium chloride in it, you're better off using, Sifto Safe Step. If you're a homeowner using one product or the other, it won't really make that much difference. It's basically negligible, but I like just for the fact that this has more calcium chloride in it, and it costs 3 times as less. If there's anything you take away from this, is that this is $20 for a 20 kilogram bag. This is, I lost it. Yeah, this is $20 for a 20 kilogram bag. Sifto is $6 for a 20 kilogram bag, and Sifto has 3 times as much useful material in it as Alaskan, and is 3 times as cheap right now at Home Depot. So buy Sifto, don't buy Alaskan. That's my, second point. Third point regards the Alaskan Pet Friendly Ice Melter. Alaskan Pet Friendly Ice Melter. I won't go over all the products here because, frankly, I'm not familiar with all the products, but I'll go over the stuff that I kind of know a little bit about. The Alaskan Pet Friendly Ice Melter is stupid expensive. So it's $22 for 7 kilograms, $3 a kilogram, right? And that's a lot. Now, the nice thing about this product is that I don't have an MSDS to share for this one. I don't need it. It's useful. It's very good for pets. Basically, calcium chloride. So if you look over here, calcium chloride, sodium chloride. Let's see what they have here. Physical and chemical property. I haven't really looked at this. But they have toxicological data on rats and mice. I don't know what this means. But irritating dust, irritating skin, irritating respiratory tract. We know with dogs, if dogs eat a large amount of salt, they die. They simply just dehydrate and die. That's dogs. If other animals eat it, they also die. That's why people like the pet safe stuff. concrete's damaged, plants are damaged from the increased salinity in the soil. So salt, calcium, chloride, all the chlorides really are not good for plants and concrete and animals. And this will lead into my last point. But basically, you can spend a whole bunch of money on this, which has urea, which works only until about -8 Celsius anyways, and afterwards it's just as useless. It's useless, and more useless than rock salt. But you can use this material, which has urea and zoolite, which is like kitty litter sort of thing, for attraction. But what I like to do is basically just use one of these handy dandy things to scrape off any packed snow. It's a garden hoe. Use a garden hoe to scrape down packed snow to help you as you shovel and as you do snow removal. When you have a clear driveway, just put down traction sand. Just dump a whole bunch of traction sand on it. Your pets can walk on it, even if their feet get dirty. They're not going to hurt themselves. They're just going to get your house dirty. Right? You can wipe the dog's paws off when it goes inside if you're really that concerned. But that is, an acceptable form of, creating a safe environment for pets and for people. Just traction sand, and make sure to scrape all your snow down with a garden hoe or an ice chipper or something, and with a good shovel, whatever. The last thing that I want to get through, because I only have 15 minutes here, really, and this is really kind of the reason I made this video. It's because of this product, Yard Safe and Virus Safe Ice Melter. I made the mistake of recommending it to a customer who I bought, 10 or 15 bags of this stuff for them, and it's quite expensive. It's $1 a kilogram, and it's got something called CMA, enhanced with calcium magnesium acetate, and so we're supposed to believe that so CMA, if we go to this review, calcium magnesium acetate, it's purchased as a solid and liquefied prior to use. It's known as CMA, is used at 25% concentration, has a freeze point of 1 degree Fahrenheit. Practical working temperature is 18 degrees Fahrenheit, which is, again, basically useless at colder temperatures, but fine. It says, so Don Walker says, it sells for 20 to 30 times the cost of salt, but offers low corrosion value. It is used under conditions where environmental problems dictate that chloride-based chemicals can't be used. Parking garages where you can damage concrete floors, blah blah blah. So it's a non-corrosive. Basically, it prevents snow from sticking together. It doesn't create a slurry, so you're still going to have to plow everything, but at least you don't get the ice forming underneath. So here's the issue of CMA. Note that CMA sells for 20 to 30 times the cost of salt. But our CMA over here is $1 for $1. Why is that? Well, if you look at sorry, that's not our CMA. Our CMA here is $1 per kilogram, and I have a minute left here. But why is that? Well, it's because when you there's no okay, so there is an SDS here, but we don't even need it because they say, where do they say it? Yeah, they say right over here. If you can see that, active ingredients: sodium chloride, magnesium chloride, and calcium magnesium acetate. Which ingredient do you think they pack it full of? So below they say our mixture is good for the environment and whatever, but really, how good for the environment can you be if you're packed full of the same sodium chloride and you're selling it at 2.5 times the price? Anyways, that's sort of the point of my video. Just watch out for this product and don't buy it. I gotta sign off because 15 minutes are up. Hopefully we'll make more videos in the